This is Niigata, a tier 2 city in Japan. You may have never heard of it before, but if you look at the images and video of this city, you will see that it is very well organized and developed. Now, if you compare it with Delhi, which is considered a tier 1 city in India, you will notice a stark contrast between the two. However, one significant factor is population. Niigata has population of 770,000, whereas Delhi's population is staggering 33 million. But does a larger population necessarily mean that a city's infrastructure will be poor? The answer is no. Take a Chengdu, a city in China, for example. Its population exceeds 20 millions, yet its infrastructure is excellent and well maintained. In fact, there are many heavily populated cities in China, such as Shanghai, Chongqing, Shenzhen, Beijing, and Guangzhou, where the infrastructure is top-notch. Chengdu itself a tier 2 city until May this year, when it became a tier 1 city, but its infrastructure remains outstanding. So this raises an important question. India is now a fifth largest economy in the world, and its GDP rank among the top 5 globally. Why then is the infrastructure of its cities still lagging behind?
Today, India is the fifth largest economy.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well too. So today we are going to discuss about the topic why India cannot grow like China. India and China, two of the world's most populous nation, each with their own rich history and unique path of development. But when it comes to economic growth, why does it seems like China is racing ahead while India lagged behind? If you are new here, do not forget to hit subscribe button and ring the bell icon for more insightful content. India is the world's most populous country. Its economic growth is much slower than China's, which has similar population size. People love to compare both because of several reasons. The number one is largest empire in ancient time. However, as time passed and after Industrial Revolution, the British Empire took over and now the largest economy in the world is the US. Second is India-China both have same population while India take over in population recently. And also third is historical context. China's economic rise began in late 1970s. India on other hand began its economic reform later in early 1990s and had more gradual approach. However, while China grew rapidly on strong foundation of human capital development, India did not focus enough on this aspect of growth. As a result, China became an economic superpower while projection of India achieving the same status remain mostly hype. India has lot of potential and promising future, however have several flaws that need to be addressed. And those are number one is infrastructure. China has heavily invested in infrastructure, creating efficient transportation network, modern ports and industrial zones. India's infrastructure development has lagged, affecting logistic, business operations and overall economic efficiency. Faces challenges related to outdated facilities and maintenance issues, which can hinder business operation and economic growth. China has successfully modernized its urban and rural infrastructure, promoting balanced regional development. India struggles with disparities where urban areas have modern infrastructure while rural regions often lack basic facilities. Other point is ease of doing business. Ease of doing business is a crucial factor influencing economic growth and investment. China has streamlined many of its regulations to create business-friendly environment. For example, it has simplified procedure for starting a business and obtaining necessary permit, which reduce bureaucratic hurdles and accelerate business operations. Starting a business in China is relatively straightforward, with unified system for business registration and licensing. India's system is often considered complex. Business face multiple layers of bureaucracy, including numerous license, permit, and inspection. Despite recent reforms like GST and Digital India initiative, regularity challenge persist. The process of registering and licensing in India can be a lengthy and have multiple layers, and also infrastructure challenges, inadequate transport network and logistic inefficiencies. It can increase the operational cost and impact the business. Other point I would say is caste system. India's caste system is traditional hierarchy where people are born into certain group that determine their social status, job opportunities, and sometimes even whom they can marry. The caste system affects social mobility by limiting opportunity for individual and also conflict between different caste groups, sometimes leading to unequal distribution of resources and opportunities. China does not have comparable caste system. China's labor market operate with less emphasis on social hierarchy, focusing more on skill and productivity. This result more dynamic and efficient labor market. The other point is language barrier. China primarily uses Mandarin as an official language for government, education, and business. While Mandarin is the official language, China has a rich array of regional dialect and language. China focus on promoting Mandarin while preserving regional dialect. Mandarin as the medium of instruction in school and promote uniformly in education and skill development business. Promote uniformity in education and skill development. Business and media in China operates in Mandarin. A single official language simplifies the delivery of government services and communication. The uniform language environment implementation of national policies and regulations. Singapore's first Prime Minister from 1959 to 1990 wrote in his book,
first, no single person can change India because it speaks 320 different languages. Manmohan Singh can speak Hindi. I'm not sure they can speak Punjabi. I think he can. But at any one time, he will have only about 200 million people out of 1.2 billion people understanding him. So that is a structural problem which cannot be overcome. If you compare that with China, 90% speak one language. And when the president of China or the leader in China speaks, 90% understand him. So it's a much easier country to lead than India. India is very different. You can say something in Delhi and somebody in Bangalore decides something differently, and that's that. I mean, so I do not think it's possible for anybody to do to India what it takes to bring India together quickly. It's diverse, therefore it has to work at its own speed, its own cultural tempo, and each marches to a different drumbeat.
India is home for 22 official languages. There's challenges in managing workforce, which can affect the productivity and coordination if there are a language barrier between employees and management. The need to provide government services in multiple languages can create administrative challenges. Language diversity can impact development and deployment of technologies. Companies must invest in localization and translation, which can be costly and complex. So what do you think? Can India overcome these challenges and accelerate growth? Share your thoughts in comments below. I will see you in the next video with another good topic. Till then, bye bye.